Good afternoon. Happy post-Christmas. Today is my first time getting to record in our new house. So welcome. I haven't gotten to record in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And so today, and it's been Christmas and my body is kind of sore from being in weird positions, sitting on the floor, wrapping presents, and probably some from laying around too. So today we're not going to use any weights. We are going to use a chair, or you can use a ottoman, anything that's about seat height. And again, you really don't even have to use it, but I'll show you some options if you don't have anything around. But other than that, no weights for today. So I'm using a different speaker, so if it sounds a little different, I'll try to get that worked out. I just can't find the charger to the other speaker. And it's dead, so I have to use this one. So I apologize if it's a little echoey, but it's also the room too. We'll get used to this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Got lots of goodies from Santa. Okay, so let's start with just a march or a little jog, or if you like that, shuffle. Keep going. I'm just going to fix the camera here just for a second. There. Let your arms hang. Things are rattling. We still have TVs laying around on the floor and stuff like that. You can see. All right, hold here, heels up in the back. Nice and easy. Knees pointing to the ground. Arms just swinging loosely. Feel that stretch down the front of the legs while you warm up the back of the legs. Also a nice little warm up, a little bit of warm up for the lower leg, ankle area. Almost there. Back to that march, jog, or shuffle. I have to learn the lighting in my new room. Almost there. Good, hold here, arms out, kick front. So you're just reaching for your shin. You might not get all the way to your shin, but now we're warming up the quads and stretching the hamstrings. If you want, big circles. Makes it a little harder. Try not to bend the lower back. Good, hold here. Side-stepping squat, in and out. Abs tight. Sink the hips low. Keep the chest up and the ribs tucked in. So we don't want that lower back and belly button popping forward. Good, step wide. Hold the feet wide, reach your hands forward, push your hips back. Now, if that doesn't feel great to your lower back, maybe bend the knees a little bit and use the hands for a little support right there. So, shift over to the right side, drop the hands as much as you feel comfortable with. Woo, I feel that. Let's walk it over to the other side. Now let's walk back over to the right. Turn both toes, both hips. Drop the hips down. Push through your left heel, out your chest. If you want a little more stretch on the hip, drop the knee, but keep surging the heart forward. Gently press the hips down and forward, always maintaining the alignment of that lower back. Now everybody knee down and gently slide the hips back, feeling the stretch through that right hamstring and glute. All right, lift that left knee up, shift it over to the left side, turn both knees, both toes, both hips. Start with a long leg, long right leg. Ooh, that feels good across my hips. If you want a little more, knee down. Keep surging the heart up and away from those hips, and maybe pressing the hips down and forward, both hips. Everyone, right knee down on the ground, both hips gently pressing back. So long spine here. We don't have to get a really long leg. We need a long back. All right, lift that knee up. Come on all the way up. Take both arms over your head and push, push, push away. And then gently push, push, push back. Try pushing the arms back without popping the ribs forward. It's harder than it seems, especially right now. Now big circles, back and up again. Back, open the chest, and up again. One more time. Good. Switch those arms, and we are going to get going. So the way this is going to work, we have, let's see, 40, I had it worked out in my brain, but now it's gone, 35, so 8 minutes. So we have about 7 minutes in each section. There's 4 sections. So what we'll do is I'll tell you the exercises, I'll tell you how many times to do each one, and you're just going to go at your own pace for 7 minutes. That means you can stop and take a breather whenever you need to, get a sip of water whenever you need to at the end of each round. Each round has 3 exercises in it. So break it up however you need to get through the entire 7 minutes. Okay, so let's get started. Feet about hip distance apart, or maybe a little wider if you're feeling tight through the hips and glutes, especially through the lower back, maybe just a hair wider. Hands out front. You are more than welcome if you've been continuing to work out and you're not feeling a little new to the game like I am this week. You're welcome to hold weights right here. All right, shoulders down and back, abs tight. We've got 15 squats. So down and up, pushing both hips back, driving your feet down, squeezing up through your quads and glutes. Go at your own pace. To keep the chest pointed forward, ribs and hips in a line, and abs tucked in. This is 10. 13, 14, 15. Good. Now we're going to side squat and touch. Or if you want a little more, you can jump and touch. All right? So we have 10 each way. And let's go. So if you're jumping, that means you've got 20 jumps, 10 touches with each arm. If you're stepping, you're reaching towards the inside, right? $19, $20, good. Hands front, I know you like kickboxing, shoulders back. You're gonna punch, 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 punch. 20 total, 20 right, left. Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Draw that arm back quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you start over. Narrow squats, or as narrow as you can tolerate. Shoulders back, hands up. Let's go. 15. Remember, you can take breaks. wherever and whenever you need to. You can slow down, you can speed up. If I'm not going fast enough for you, please feel free to pass me. I'll stand still, you just go around. This is 12 for me. Good. Now sidestepping squats with the touch or jump with the touch for 20. That's tight. Three, 2, 1. All right, hands up, shoulders back, sink to the leg a little bit. Jab. So really you've got 40 jabs. Retract quick. And start over. Narrow squats. All right, we're about halfway done with this interval. So choose where you need to rest or push harder. Feet hip distance or a smidge wider, 15. As you come up, make sure you're coming to full height, full hip extension without pushing the hips forward. So you just want to stand up tall, squeezing the glutes and thighs. Eyes and chest forward. 5 to go for me. Good. Side step with the touch or squat and jump. Let's go. You got 20. Make sure, especially if you're jumping, that you're not relaxing that belly. You're keeping those abs pulled up and in. Good. Jabs to the front. Sink in, shoulders back. 40 jabs, so it's 20 on each arm. Punch hard. Wrist straight. Right out in front of your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we got time for one more. Narrow squats. 15. Chest up, shoulders back. Let's go. Remember, if you need a sip of water, stop and take it. Try to get through an interval though. One whole round of those 3 exercises before you take a break. Even if you have to slow down a little bit. Five to go. Good. Side squat with the touch or jump and touch. Make sure the other arm is reaching to the side. Let's go for 20. Send your hips back and down. Your chest never dips lower than your hips. Your butt. Lost count. That feels like enough. Come on. 40 punches. Sink, shoulders back, let's go. Right out in front of your nose. Retract quick. Keep going. Okay, get a water break. Whew. One interval done. While you're getting your water, let me show you the next round. So we've got a low impact skater. The way to increase the intensity on this one, so this is low. Pull the heel up, pull the heel up. The way to make it more intense is to step wider, keep your hips lower. Make sure your hips stay back, because if you come forward into your knees, that's not going to feel very good. So you've got low skaters, 10 to each side, very deliberate with the heel pull, okay? Then you have step and cross, step and cross. Notice my hips are turning a little bit. My opponent's to the corner, I've got to face them and get square so that heel comes up. We're gonna go 10 to each side, so 10 one, 10 the other. And then you're gonna go to your chair. Now this is where you don't have to use your chair. I'm sorry about the glare, let me fix it. You don't have to use your chair if you don't want to here. You can do this without the chair, I'll show it to you. We've got get-ups. So you can place your heel barely on the floor or have it lifted up. Keep the abs tight, push off, and sit down, switch leg. 8 on each side. Now, if you don't want to use the chair or if it's too low, maybe try just sinking down into one-legged squat and extending that leg out front, okay? So 8 on each side there. That's it. So 10 low skaters each side, 10 cross with a step on each side, 8 get-ups on each side. Ready? Let's go. Pull that heel up, pull the heel up. So you've got 20 in total. That's 6, 8. Pull that heel up. 18, 19, 20. We're going to step and cross. Step, punch, pull back, punch, pull back, punch from your back, from your abs. 5, 4, heel comes up. 3, 2, 1. We got to go the other way. Step and punch, tap in, punch, tap in. Keep the chest up. Keep your eyes facing your target, so don't drop that chin. 5 to go. Heel up. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do the chair, which is low, I get it, or you can just do the leg extension out front. We'll start here. Here we go. We 8 on each side and we're alternating. So that's 8, left. 7, count. This is a trainer tricks for counting. 6, left. 5, watch the knee stays over the foot, left. 4, left. One leg is usually a lot easier than the other one. 3, left. That one's harder for me. 2, keep that back nice and long. Left, 1 more. Good. And we start over. Feel free to get water whenever you need to. Low skater, 10 each side. Remember, the intensity comes from staying low and stepping big. Let's go. Heel up, heel up. Pull that heel up, sweep the arms big. Feel that hamstring flexing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross, step and cross, step, cross. Now your hip is loose. You are not anchoring that toe down. You're letting that hip swing. You're not pushing it around and grinding that foot into the floor. 3, 2, other side, step and cross, step, cross, little pivot, cross, abs tight from your back, punch, punch, strong, knock them out. 3 to go, 3, 2, should be feeling a little burn in the booty. All right, single legs. You can do just like we did last time, or maybe try your chair. Here we go, 8 on each side. Try to get up with only one leg. Drive your foot down into the floor. Keep those abs tight. They help you just as much as anything else. If your heel grazes the ground, that's okay. Just try not to push on it too hard. Push with the pushing foot. 6 to go. Almost there. It's tight. Last one. Oh, that one's harder for me. All right, we're still going. Low skaters. Whew, you might only get through 3 rounds for this one because it goes a little slower. 10 each side, let's go. Heel up, heel up. Make sure you're not rolling to the outside edge of your foot. Your whole foot is on the ground. Your hips are back. 8 to go. You want more, step bigger. Those arms bigger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I did it extra. It's all right. Step and cross. Let's go this way first, just for fun. Step and jab. Here we go. Turn the hip. Step in. Turn the hip. Notice both of my hips are always facing the same direction. Hips following. 5, 4. Punch hard. 3, 2, 1. We got to go the other way. Step and jab. Punch. Punch. Tight, get low. Come on, chest up. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. All right. Choices. So we can go back to the beginning where we slid that foot forward, or we can go back to the chair, or maybe a modification of kind of in between is you slide that foot forward and see how close you can get to the chair, maybe. All right. So you got options. Here we go. I'm gonna do the heel slide again. Chest up, we've got 8 on each leg. So sink with the hip going back, knee staying over the foot. Sink. If you're having any tightness or anything in your low back, I would stick with this option. And who doesn't have a little tightness after Christmas? A little extra lounging, a little extra sleeping late, but staying up way too late. All of those things take a toll. 6 to go. Remember, feel free to pass me. If you're going faster than me, that is perfectly okay. You're going right back to those low skaters. Almost got stuck on that one. Good. All right. Let's finish with skaters is where I am. You've got 30 more seconds to finish up this interval. Get what you want out of it. You can have the little hop if you want. Stay low. That's round. Go. Heel up. Good, stop. All right. Oh, little water. Next interval is going to be that uppercut punch. So on this one, remember, drop, punch under the chin. There's a little help from the hip, but your hip is not throwing forward. You're not punching into that low back, okay? So we've got 10, 10 right, 10 left. And then high knee pulls, right and left. So arms overhead, lightly either stack your hands, pull. It's abs, it's back, it's hip flexors, pull. The more you can soften this front leg, the more work you're gonna get on the hamstring there. 10 on each side, nice and slow and controlled. And then we have that down punch. We hold our opponent down, hips are square. We draw back and we punch. We punch, we drop our whole body down into that punch. Yep, 10 each side there. And you'll just keep repeating. All right, sounds like a good time, doesn't it? Let's do it. So today's like super strong kickboxing. Starting with your right uppercuts, we go in 5 seconds. Guard up, your right arm's gonna drop down, punch under the chin. Let's go. Down, up, down, up. Squeeze your glutes, punch through the hip, getting power from the bottom of the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Set for it. Punch. 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 This is not my dominant hand. It feels really weird. Squeeze your butt, but don't lean into that low back. Just power through the hip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. High knee pulls. Stack the hands. Load the front leg. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your weight in your whole foot on that front leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Strong. 3, 2, 1. Down punches. Both hips, both knees. Heel up in the back. Hold your opponent down. Up. Punch. Punch. Drop your hips. You're dropping your whole weight into that punch. 8, 9, 10. Got to switch sides. Woo, booty. Hold them down. Draw up. Let's go. 10, 9. Keep that heel up in the back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Punch hard. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, those make my heart rate go up. From the beginning, uppercuts. Right side. Guard up. Stagger the feet just a little bit. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Right under the chin. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Stagger the feet a little bit. Abs tight. Guards up. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees, switch legs, stack the hands, go. 10, 9. Soften that front leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, switch hands. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down punches. Hold them down. Shoulder back. Draw up. Let's go. 10, 9. Watch the upper back. So you're not rounding the upper back. switch sides, hold them down, draw back, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll turn the camera just a smidge. Well, maybe not. Glare's on the room, not on me. Okay, we'll do the best we can. Uppercuts, we still got time. Guard up, stagger the feet a little bit, get under it, let's go. 10, 9, 8, notice the wrist, strong, under the chin. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Let's go. How are your legs doing? 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up, switch feet again. High knee pulls. 10, 9, 8. Be strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, hands up, go. Keep those arms flat, push down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, down punch. I'm gonna go this way first. All right, draw back, hold them down, abs tight. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Hold them down. Draw back. Go. Drop your weight down on that punch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Ah, breathe. So you should be getting a nice sweat on. If you're moving intensely. If you're not ready to move intense, that's okay too. All right, the next round is arms and abs. We're going back to our chair and we're going to a spot on the floor. Now, if the chair is too hard for you while you're sipping your water, check out up here for an option. So we're going to do dips on our chair. The further your feet are away from you, the harder the dip is. But your butt stays really close. So your fingertips are forward, your shoulders are back, your bottom comes 1 inch away, and your hips stay right underneath the shoulders. So pinch your elbows together, lower down, push the elbows straight. That's it. So if you need to do this on the floor, come on down to a seated position, fingers forward. I know the glare's on my feet, but check out my hands, right? Fingers forward and under the shoulders. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bend, straighten. So all we're doing is taking away the load, the resistance, the weight of the lower body from that dip. So we have dips. We have, twisting knee lifts. So we're going to be down on the floor again. See if I can get where I have to figure this glare situation out here. On your elbows, pinch your shoulder blades together. Your hands can be right underneath the lower back or the cheeks there. And you're going to pull the knees towards one shoulder, extend as far as you feel comfortable with, pull to the other shoulder, extend. So we have 20 of those, 10 to each side. The dips are only 10, by the way. And then we have a forearm plank with a fly to the side. So let me make sure you can see me. Forearms underneath, or elbows underneath your shoulders, your knees or toes. All you're doing is tapping out to the side or fully reaching to the side and bringing it back. 20 of those without the hips moving. All right, so that's what we're doing. Let's do it. Start with your chair. Got dips, 10 of them. Slow and controlled. It's all about strength here, not about speed. Shoulders back. Put your feet wherever you want them. Lift your chest up. Get your butt to come off. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. So your chest is not opening and closing. Your shoulder blades are not coming forward and back. 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Twisting knee lifts on your elbows. Doesn't it feel good to have your elbows bent, right? All right. So I know my pants don't show up very well on this floor. All right. Elbows directly under your shoulders and your fingers pointed towards your hips. Long spine. Pull the knees in towards one shoulder. Push them out as far as you feel comfortable with. Keep those abs tight and use your abs to pull those knees up. Pull without rounding the back. Exhale on that crunch. Right there. 10 to go. 10, 9. Now if it's getting too hard on that leg extension, tap the toes down. 7 to go. Or 6 actually. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip over into your forearm plank. Elbows under shoulders. If you're on your knees, they're a little wider than your hips. If you're on your toes, your legs are super straight. Back is long and straight. Let's go. Tap to the side. Tap or reach. So you can stay in contact with the floor, or you can fly it out to the side. You've got 20 to do, and this is 8. So what do you have to do to keep those hips from swiveling and to keep that back long? That's 12. More. Awesome stretch. Start over, dips. No, get away from this TV. All right, so hopefully you can still see me. Fingers forward, shoulders back. Let's see. 1 second, go ahead, start on your dips. Just occurred to me I have the technology to get rid of the glare. There, much better. You should be about halfway done with your dips at least. 1 day 5 for good measure. Feel free to go on to the twisting knee lift if you want to. 10 on each side. 3, 2, and 1. Elbows on the ground for those twisting knee lifts. Now, if it's really just too hard to do both knees at once, or you find that you're really using your low back and hip flexors, maybe try pulling one knee over the top and up. Okay, your choice. Let's go. You got to be able to keep your spine long and your abs engaged. So if you're feeling a ton of hip flexor and quads, that means your tummy muscles are tired and you're trying to find something else to do the work. So that means you got to take those other muscles out of the work and use the abs to do it. 8 to go. For me anyway. Good. Forearm plank with the reach to the side. You can tap the ground or you can fly that arm directly to the side. Shoulders back and down. Hips in line with shoulders. On your knees or toes. Let's go. 20. Use your back muscles to extend that arm.
head in line with your spine. Your hips still. If your hips are swiveling and you're on your toes, try putting your knees down. More to go for me. Oof. I think we have time for at least the dips. Maybe the twisting crunches too. Let's do it. Remember, you keep going at your own pace or slow down. Shoulders back, feet as close as you want them. Butt comes off the edge, pinch the shoulder blades together. Ooh. Twisting knee lifts. We got about 40 seconds to go. We'll see what we can get done. So if you don't like these and you want to go on to the forearm plank, feel free. Long spine, chest open. Pull. It's a pull. It's not a rock. It's a pull. Use your abs to pull those knees towards you. Three, 2, 1, stop. Woo. All right. Come to a seated position, anyone that's comfortable for you. And let's first stretch out those shoulders and arms. Oh, roll the shoulders back. Woo. Nice job. And welcome back, almost to 2021, right? Take your arms over your head, like we did in the beginning. Push up, and now gently push back. So no scrunching here. Relax your shoulder blades. Push back. Now flex your wrists, really flat and strong here, like you're pushing the heel of your hand up, and just lower them down to the side, like you're trying to touch the side walls with this part of your hand, the bottom part of your hand. Pulling your middle finger back towards your forearm, and then pushing your arms back. Ooh, a little tension there. All right, drop your left hand, take your right arm over the top, gently touch the ear, we're not pulling on it, and just lean your ear, right ear towards right shoulder, pushing that left hand down and away. Now, if you're not really feeling much of a stretch, turn your left palm face forward and bend your elbow. And now let's start just kind of a jumping jack arm right there. Hopefully you haven't been had to do too much computer work, and this isn't terrible for you. Let's try the other side. So release the right arm, lift the left arm up gently over the top, push the right arm down. Lean your left ear over. That might be enough. Or if you want to try it, right palm forward, right elbow bent. Up and down. Oh, this one's tighter. All right, let go gently. Hands come forward, so you're on your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, just rock back, pushing against the balls of your feet. So pushing your, kind of bending your toes there, pushing the hips back towards the heels. Now rock forward. Good, pause in the middle and arch the back foot. Letting the head tuck, hips tuck under. And roll the spine out as long as it can go. Rolling the shoulders back. That's good, doesn't it? Lean your hips side to side here. You can kind of push back towards the heel as you rock side to side. Now pick up your right knee, tuck it behind your left, and just sit back. Like you're pushing that right hip back. Come back to the middle, uncross your legs, lift your left knee up, cross it over the right knee, put it on the ground, and now push back through your left hip. Ooh, this one is harder for me. Good. All right. Take the knees a little bit wide. Push the hips as far back as you feel comfortable. Reach your hands out. And this is where we're going to end. Nice long spine. Let your head drop to the ground. Let your elbows relax. Take some really deep breaths. And come on up whenever you're ready. All right, guys. I know it wasn't super duper hardcore, but hopefully you got a good workout. Hopefully it was a nice little welcome back to the Zoom workouts. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some kind of strength. I have to look at my schedule. I can't even remember now. I think it's lower body, but maybe it'll be surprised. We'll see. Happy Monday. Have a good one. Let me know how you like the workout.